Hi there, this is Kendall with Sager Family Farm, and today I'm going to go through the tools and gear that you'll need to start beekeeping. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. First, let's talk about protective gear. Protective gear is not only to keep you safe from stings, but it's to keep you calm around your bees. If a bee touches your skin or bumps into your face and you get a little bit nervous, whoops, bee's touching me now, then you're more likely to be jumpy, drop things, squish bees, and then the bees become very defensive and you're more likely to get stings. So always wear the amount of protective clothing that you feel most calm in so that your bees will also stay calm. A veil is the most budget-friendly piece of protective clothing. It's just a piece of netting that has elastic at the top to hold it around a brimmed hat, and then it has drawstrings at the bottom so that you can wrap it around your waist and keep the net tight against your body. I prefer wearing full bee suits like these. It's like a jumpsuit, so there are no spots for a bee to sneak up your untucked shirt. And since it covers your clothing, it keeps you from getting sticky and stained with propolis. My very favorite suit is this ventilated suit. It's made of a few layers of mesh together, and I can actually feel a breeze through this. Most of my hives are in full sun, and in the summer it gets hot in the bee suit. So to me, it was worth it to invest in a suit that I was a little bit cooler in. I also wear gloves. Beekeeping gloves usually have long sleeves attached so that none of the skin around your wrist is exposed. So if you're going to get gloves, make sure to get beekeeping gloves rather than using your gardening gloves. Now let's talk about tools. The first tool I want to mention is a Hive Tool. We use this for a lot of different things, mostly for prying the frames apart, lifting them out of the boxes, scraping wax and propolis off of things. So this is definitely an essential piece of beekeeping equipment. This one is a pretty standard Hive tool. It has a curved end and a flat end, but I also really like to carry one that's like this, which is flat, and then one of the ends has a bit of a J curve in it. And this is really handy for lifting frames out of the boxes and not always using the edges of the boxes as a surface to pry against. So this really helps save the corners of your boxes so you're not always snapping off the edges. You will also need to have a smoker, fuel, and a lighter. A few puffs of smoke cover the alarm pheromones that the bees produce when they feel threatened. So using your smoker helps keep the bees calm during your inspections. And calm bees mean fewer chances to get stung. I like to use pine needles for fuel because they produce a lot of smoke and I can find them easily for free. You can also buy cotton fluff or wood pellets, but I still think pine needles are best. For a lighter, I like to use the longer fireplace lighters that can reach down to the bottom of the smoker. Sometimes I use a torch, but a fireplace lighter will do for most hobby beekeepers. This tool is a bee brush. It's a very skinny brush that we use to sweep bees off of things. I tend to use this most when harvesting honey because you want all of the bees off the frame before you bring the honey inside. Bee brushes are cheap, so go ahead and get one rather than using your thick dustpan brush because the bees will get stuck in the thick bristles and you'll just end up with a brush full of very mad bees. The last thing I recommend as a must-have is a Varroa Test Kit. This consists of a jar with a screened lid, a half-cup measuring cup, powdered sugar, a spray bottle, and a white tray or bucket. Varroa mites are one of the largest suspected causes of the decline in bee health. They are little pests that bite the bees and transmit disease. You'll use your test kit to monitor how many mites are in your hive so that you can apply treatments if needed. I have another video on how to perform a mite check linked in the description below. Mite checks are crucial to keeping your bees healthy. There's no vet to come and check on your hive, so doing this little monthly checkup throughout the summer and fall will help you evaluate the health of your bees. You can put a kit together yourself, or you can buy one with everything you need. Those are the essential tools and gear you'll need to start beekeeping. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions, and I hope to see you next time on the farm.